Hello class, this is a video tutorial on solving equations. In this video I'm just going to go through a whole bunch of different examples and see if you can just pick up a few tips, and yeah, you can pause the video at any time you like. You can actually copy these down and give them a go, because I'm going to be solving them pretty quickly in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, let's begin. 7k plus 9 equals 44. We're going to reverse by subtracting 9 on both sides. This leaves us with 7k by itself. 44 take away 9 is going to be 35. Dividing both sides by 7. This will leave us with k by itself, like so. 35 divided by 7 is 5. 3d plus 6 is equal to 48. We subtract by 6 first on both sides. We get 3d equals 48 minus 6 is going to be 42. Dividing both sides by 3, like so. This will leave us with d by itself. 42 divided by 3, well, 3 goes into 4 once, remain the 1, gives us 14. At any time you can check these solutions, and yeah. Now, in this case, don't be fooled, because they've just switched the position of where the pronumeral is normally situated. But hope you know that in order to get this algebraic expression, the addition of 17 would have been done last. Since this is a positive 17, we need to subtract it from both sides, like so. Subtracting from both sides, we get 4p is equal to 9. That's going to be 1. 9 take away 7 is 12. Dividing both sides by 4, like so. This leaves us with p by itself equaling 3. Moving right along. In these cases, we have a negative, a minus of a pronumeral. But this shouldn't stop us. We have here positive 32 first, so we need to subtract 32 from both sides. This will leave us, be careful now, because this minus 3f doesn't suddenly become positive 3f. That's a common mistake. That minus sign has to carry along with it. 14 take away 32. Well, I know that 32 take away 14 is going to be, I believe that's going to be 18. But since that's 32 take away 14, 14 take away 32 is negative 18. Another common mistake I see is, since this is times negative 3, so negative 3 times f, we need to divide by negative 3. Divide both sides by negative 3. This will leave us with f by itself, because the 3's will cancel. Negative 18 divided by negative 3 gives us positive 6. Very similar. We need to now subtract 29 on both sides, like so. This will leave us with, careful again, it's not just 6y, that minus has to carry along, yeah, like so. 51 take away 29 is going to be 31, which is going to be 22. Let me double check that. Plus 2, yes, 22. Let me double check that now. 51 take away. Oh, 29. Yes, it is 22. Okay, we need to now divide both sides by -6. Dividing both sides by -6. I was taking a little bit off guard here because our answer is not going to be a whole number. That is not an issue because it's going to be y over 22 over 6, which if we simplify is going to be -11 over 3. We just leave it as an improper fraction, like so. Moving right along, we have 13 and 36 here. We need to subtract 13 first from both sides, like so. It leaves us with -4b is equal to 23. We're going to divide both sides by -4. Divide by -4. It will leave us with b by itself. And once again, it's going to be a improper fraction, -23 over 4, leaving the answer just as it is. These last three are very different in that there is no addition or subtraction. And I'm going to show you between both of these that it doesn't matter which order you do them first in. Okay, before we had to do the subtraction or the addition first, right, leaving division or multiplication last. Okay, in this one, you're going to notice that we can actually do it in any order. So for this one, I'm going to multiply this by 4 first, both sides by 4, like so. This will leave us with 3x is equal to 32. Dividing both sides by 3, that will leave us with x is equal to 32 over 3. I just noticed that this does not have an equals. Let's say that this is, let's just say that this value here is going to be, let's make it a random number of 12. Let's see what we get here. In this last example, we multiplied the denominator first. I'm going to demonstrate to you what happens if we do the division first. Here we go. So we're going to divide both sides by 5. This will cancel out this 5 here, which will leave us with w over 6 is equal to 12 over 5, just as a fraction like so. And now we're going to multiply both sides by 6. This will give us, well, the 6's will cancel out. It'll give us w equals, well, 6. Now, I wrote this a little bit misleadingly. It should be on the side here. Because we are multiplying a fraction by a whole number, this is actually being multiplied by 16 over 1, which will give us, well, 12 times 6, 72 over 5, just like so. We leave fractions just like so as an improper, or simplify them if we can. In this last example, a little bit of a curveball. This expression is the exact same if we did -2t over 5 is equal to 11. Just note that it is the exact same. Okay, so in this, let's divide by 2 first. Dividing both sides by 2. this will leave us with negative t over 5, because that 2 and that 2 cancels, which leaves us with 11 over 2. In order to remove this 5 and the negative, we assume this to be dividing by negative 5, which means we're going to multiply by negative 5 on both sides. This will cancel this division, which leaves us with t by itself. 11 times negative 5 is negative 55 over 2. So now I hope that gave you a bit of an insight into solving equations, and best of luck to you all.